Okay, so first function we're going to go over is our line function. You're going to go to your menu and you're going to tap line, and you should be good to go. It's always going to ask you to calibrate first. So the calibrate button is the bottom right hand corner, that little bullseye. Just hit that and it'll calibrate for you. If you don't get a good calibration, it'll tell you, and then you just keep kind of moving around a little bit and hit the calibrate button and you should be good to go. You do not have to calibrate on what you're going to measure. All you have to do is find a good surface and hit the calibrate button and you're good to go. Calibration should work. If it doesn't, just keep moving around. You can calibrate on the wall. Maybe I can show you where it won't calibrate because I'm too far, and it'll tell you to just please move closer or move back. So all you do is calibrate on the floor in front of you and you're good to go. So now there's the first function of your line feature is just a straight line measurement. So we can click one point with the circle, click another point with the circle. It'll give you your measurement. Okay. Now, a support feature that we have is the two support features that we have are the continuous line feature, which is the top right button on the right hand side. So if you wanted to get, let's say you wanted to get window trim running measurements, you could go like this. So you make sure that the continuous line measurement feature is highlighted in red. You can tap it on and off. It's on when it's in red. So all you're going to do is click here. Let's pretend this is a window and we're trying to get the trim. Okay. Now, what that's going to do also for you, it's going to total up your running feet, which is a brand new function they just added this morning. So that's pretty cool too. Let's turn it off and we can go to the next feature, which is our leveling feature. So you can see here how I'm kind of out of level, so my measurement might not be 5 foot and an eighth because of the fact that I am cocked a little bit. So neat feature we have here is you make sure that your level feature is highlighted red. You tap that first point, a grid will come up. Okay, so now from that first point that I marked, I can go anywhere on the wall over here and it will give me a level line. So I'm not adding any feet or inches by being off, up or down on the vertical. So that's a real neat feature. If you don't have a reference point on a wall to mark 2 points, it's the leveling feature. It will give you your straight line measurement with no vertical variable. And anything that you, any questions you might have too, this top right hand corner, there's a little I, that's the info button. You can go to that and it'll show you all the features and label and tell you what they are. So now the sweet thing about this is you can take all these measurements, I can move my camera away from the wall, I can go do other stuff, and now everything's still there. All I have to do now is hit this camera button and all of those measurements are saved to the folder in the app, and they're also saved to your camera roll. So if you need to email or text those measurements off to somebody, you can email or text them off. So I'm going to go into the folder here and I'll show you that. They're all here in real time for you to view or text or email off to the office or a contractor, whoever you need to get them off to. The newest feature that we just came out with is the voice stamping. So I can tap this button in the bottom right hand corner and say, this is the Gans residence living room. Take that off and it'll timestamp, and then I can go like this. now you have a voice recorded reference to what you were measuring also, or you need to put in some type of note there that they want red paint instead of tan paint, or you're measuring flooring and one room is tile and one room's carpet. You can voice record what style they want. So that's a nice new feature that we just added. That's pretty much the basics for the line function. Hopefully this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.